In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, and it's raining out in Mississippi. That's that kind of blob of like moderate rain that sat over us for a good time yesterday. And what I think we're going to see today, we saw some storms pop up kind of on the fringe of that, and we're more toward the fringe of it right now. So I think we're going to see some scattered stuff pop up on that western side, but nothing really heavy. I mean, yes, if you get a thunderstorm, briefly some heavy rain, but no big severe threat, no real severe threat at all. But we're talking earthquakes. Is that not crazy? Yes, this is not a sponsored map. We don't have the earthquake sponsored quite yet. 4.1 earthquake there south of Knoxville, Tennessee. And I looked into it because, I know if I post something like this, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, you control the weather or something. Well, this first off isn't weather. This is geology. And this earthquake was felt by many, and these are fairly common. Not quite to this level. When you get above 4, that is going to be something that everyone feels out there because of the way the ground is made up. And they had a 3.5 right before that everyone actually felt. So it's been a busy morning out there across East Tennessee, North Carolina, North Georgia. They felt this thing down into parts of Alabama. So nothing here, but an interesting note nonetheless, as that was on the higher end of what they typically get. Now it's 67 degrees outside right now. It's not going to warm up much. We're going to see highs up in the low 70s today as that upper level low spins overhead. And I'm thrilled with that because in the 7-day forecast, we have 90s we're talking about now. Don't like that. So here's what we have out of the wind here. Northerly winds, nice little breeze coming around. You can see that upper low. There is a surface reflection to this, and that's going to stay off to our east. And typically that would mean, we have a lot of that rain off to our east. That's where I think the most continuous rain falls and the heavier stuff, but we're going to get some showers on that backside here, and we're going to have some gusty northerly winds at about 15 to 20 miles per hour. So isolated to scattered showers and storms today. Rain chance, rain coverage about 60%, and highs in the low 70s. But again, severe threat off to the east. We're not dealing with any of that locally today. I can't rule out a small hailstorm like the pea-sized hail or something, but you'll see here. Heavier stuff to the east. We have that pinwheel effect going on here as everything just kind of spins around this. You can see the bigger storms out in Alabama and just some lighter rain generally just kind of funneling around that backside of this. So I do expect some rainfall. I don't expect it to be as continuous as what we saw yesterday, but you can see here, upper level feature with the surface low just kind of spinning overhead. There's a little hybrid low out over the Gulf of Mexico or the Gulf of America or the Gulf or whatever I'm supposed to call it. I'm tired of everything right now, as you can tell. I'm a little sleepy still too. So showers and storms off to the east, out to the west, it's dry. Now this all moves on to the east, and we keep things very limited on rainfall for the next few days. So showers and storms to the north, trough builds out to the west, and then we kind of reload things, and we're going to see what happens with that. Because there is the threat for some general severe weather out there. We're going to be watching like 8 to 14 days, so extended stuff here. Right now it's tough to pinpoint. I kind of lean on this staying to our north. But for now, we have a little rain in the forecast. 1/10 of an inch to a 1/2 an inch. Heavier stuff up along I-20, lighter down south, and much heavier out to the east. Now, here's your 7-day forecast. Low 70s, but yeah, right back up toward 90 degrees there. 90 on Thursday, upper 80s to near 90. And you know how this goes. When we're getting mid to late May on this, I mean, once we touch 90, that's where we're going to kind of live. And I think, yeah, it's over. Cool weather fans, enjoy the next couple of days because we're above normal, May 18th to May 24th. Any sort of cooler stuff up to the north. And then the rainfall forecast, again, I think the worst of this is going to hang up to our north here. I think there's going to be a pretty active stretch up that way, and we're going to be kind of close. I don't know if that high pressure is going to bubble up far enough to where we're just hot and miserable, or if we have some severe weather. So what a choice between the two right there. All right, I am going to get a nap. It's been wild and crazy around here. We've got that play going, and I'm telling you, if you don't have tickets and you like the theater, I would go and get them because it was a great show. I'll be there again today, this evening, and then tomorrow. But it was just awesome. A lot of talent out there. My nephew is Joseph. My wife is one of the wives. My father-in-law, he is Jacob, if you're familiar with the story. And then my other nephew is one of the husbands. And then my 2 nieces are in the ensemble. So we got family all over the place, and it was a great time last night. Saw a lot of people out there and said, hey, how you doing? All right, I'm going to get out of here. 90, yuck, I agree. And we're going to get so many more of these. All right, I'm going to go get some lunch. I think we're going to watch a little TV. we're just kind of kicking back here. We have to clean the house. We have so much stuff to do, but it's like we're just kind of giving up right now. But I will see you back here tomorrow. Not going to give up on that. I think I'll see you in the afternoon probably. Probably the best bet. Have a great Saturday, and if you're going to the show tonight, come up to me and say, hey, I'll be there.